Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're joined by myself, Mick, and Jimmy. Plenty of action this week, round 22. Should we get into it straight away?
Mate, there was plenty of controversy, so yeah, why not? Let's get into it.
The main one on top of everyone's lips is the trainer gate between the Panthers Titans. You've seen it, you know it. He ran past Jaden Campbell whilst he was going for the kick.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
Initially, I didn't have a problem. Yes, look, you may have affected him kicking it, but I don't know. Like, you're lining it up. You probably, someone runs in front, you just line it up again.
Yeah, that's my mentality with it.
I feel like I think everyone's just carrying on a little bit.
They're blowing it out of proportion too much.
I don't know if it affected the kick that much.
Look, it was a kick from the sideline. Jaden Campbell's not a notorious goal kicker. But nevertheless, you can't do that as a trainer.
No, you can't. That's...
Yeah.
It was fair that they copped, I don't know, 50 is a bit steep.
I think it was due to them I think they've had 6 issues with trainers since 2021.
Right. So it's an ongoing thing.
It's an ongoing thing. I don't know if it's the same bloke, but they're trainers in general. So I can see that side of things.
The 5-game suspension, 50K fine, I think that's a bit steep.
It's steep, but it probably sets a precedent that it can't happen.
Yeah. But I don't know. Everyone, like we said, everyone's been sort of, blowing it out of proportion. But what do you want to happen there? Do you want it to get penalised and then JC has a kick from in front?
Maybe, but it wasn't a rule before.
Are you going to enforce a penalty there?
If it happens, sure. If it was a rule, sure, enforce it. If they're trying to make it a new one,
yeah, I
won't complain with it because you don't want to start having it's not going to happen. The trainers aren't going to do it. I reckon it was an accident. You don't know?
I don't know if it was an accident.
Right. Okay. See, I just reckon I don't know how much of him running in front influences anything.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He probably did it on, try to be a bit cheeky about it. But, yeah, I mean,
either way.
Missed a kick, 26-24. You give the Iceman a chance for a 40-metre field goal. It's probably not what you want.
That's crazy. I think it's a bit overlooked in terms of how good of a kick it was. I think
the pass from dummy half.
Unbelievable. 20 metres right to his chest. Yeah. But, yeah, Iceman delivers again. He just nails those clutch moments, and I think that's
he's so good.
A big reason why he's the best player in our game.
So good. And I felt so sorry for the Titans, but again, you guys were down 24-0 in the first half. You probably did it to yourselves.
Yeah.
I know everyone was fuck, we want Titans to win.
But you did it to yourself.
But you're down 24-0 against, one of the heavyweights in the comp.
Yeah, you can't be.
You're making it hard for yourself.
Yeah, Panthers did it to themselves, especially with the sin bin, and then it was the penalty try that should have happened with Sami. Either way, Panthers, it's scary to see where they're coming because I think top 4 is pretty much imminent.
Top 4 is in their sights.
We'll get to it later, but another one, Tigers upset on the Bulldogs. That was probably some of the worst Sunday footy I've ever watched in terms of not to anyone's ability. It was just the
conditions.
You could not hold on to it.
Yeah. And people were trying to do a quick play of the ball, mate, it just wasn't happening.
It was just almost every 2 sets, drop ball, drop ball.
Terrell dropped off the kickoff.
It's just too slippery. They couldn't hold it.
It slipped out of his hand, but that was huge win from the Tigers.
I feel like I could sense it before kickoff. Just with the rainy conditions, Dogs aren't good in the wet. Because they rely on that quick footy and obviously lack of errors in their game. So when they're making all these errors, they're just compounding and it ruins their team strategy.
Yeah. I think it's becoming a sort of thing now that Dogs can't play in the wet. So if you're a Dogs fan, you're probably praying that, there'll be no more sort of heavy conditions.
Dogs hate the rain? Are they scared of it? No,
I don't know if they're scared of it. I just don't think they adapt well in the rain. But yeah, the Tigers, how good's Adam Doueihi going?
Unreal, and he's in negotiations at the minute. So apparently Tigers have offered him a 2-year deal for around $350, which I reckon is a steal for someone like Doueihi.
That is
$350. I understand he's had his ACL injuries in between, but mate, teams are crying out for 5'8", even a halfback, and if you're getting him for $350, Dragons have offered him $500K
they have,
for 2 years. I mean, it's a weird one for Dragons considering they've signed Atkinson already for next year, and they've got Flanagan, King Togia. I mean, Ilias is there.
Ilias still there.
So are you trying to say that it's going to be Atkins and Doueihi if you're signing him? Is Doueihi a centre?
Yeah.
Sully, it's a weird one. I feel like Shane Flanagan's pretty notorious for just like any player that becomes available on the market.
He's going to go for him.
He goes for him because he goes, you may as well have
Doueihi's a good get. Like, he's like...
Great get.
Like, he's been like pretty much that heart and soul of that Tigers. Like, last year when he was out injured, like, he was just praying to get back on the field, and he just, he hated seeing them lose, and just sort of the passion that he plays with, and you can see it. Like, he wants them to go so well. So yeah, whatever happens, and hopefully he does take the Tigers, because I think I like what they're building there, the Tigers. But there was a bit of controversy in that game.
Yeah, the cord.
Yeah, like is that should they cop a punishment? Do you reckon, the Tigers?
Look, I understand it's
apparently the fans were giving it to them though. So
there's a line. There's a line. I reckon.
Like, is it offensive?
I think it's offensive when you do it to the Bulldogs crowd, who a majority of their supporter base, like, it's directly targeted to.
Yeah,
I don't like the equivalent. I've been told is like, it's almost like up yours. So imagine giving like a finger to the crowd. Like, it's not that offensive, but it's also like, as a footy player, you can't do it.
Yeah,
is my mentality with it. I'm like I laughed at it. I was like, fair play to the Tigers. That's funny, as Naden doing it on TikTok.
Naden was doing it.
But I'm also like, you can't do that as a player, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because they did say, the Tigers players, that the fans were doing it to them during the game. So then they were just doing it back at the end. Like,
theory is Adam Doueihi was telling them what it meant and how to do it.
He was teaching them.
Being the
during the game?
Being the lebo at the club. I don't know, maybe it was during the week.
Okay.
It's almost like, remember how Jai Arrow snapped back at that Bulldog supporter earlier in the year?
Yeah.
Like,
but I think that was a bit different, because I think the dogs thing, overstepped and got a bit personal, or whatever. I think that was a bit different. Like, if it's like, just like an up yours, and like, and that's that. Like, it doesn't mean anything. I think it's a play on, but yeah,
it's just more like, I just don't know if you can do it as a player. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do. It was funny, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what it meant.
Yeah, like, up yours, fuck you. Like, same thing, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But also, like, you can't stick your fingers to the crowd. Makes sense.
And then, so what, Luai 1, Galvin 0? Is that what the scoreboard is?
Supposedly. But after the game, they were hugging, celebrating with each other.
They got into each other a bit. Oh, look, more so Luai got into Galvin during the game, which is good to see.
I don't think there was as much bad blood as, like, was made out to be.
Yeah, they weren't really going after him.
Like, I don't...
Or like each other.
At the end of the day, like, Galvin, the way he left's not great, but I don't know if he had bad blood with every single person at the club.
No, that doesn't look like
They definitely would have made it noted, but no, I didn't think so. But, yeah, more upsets, like Warriors and Raiders both going down as well, which is a shake-up, because all three of them are in the top 4. And it's not the kind of form you want to be going into this year. I mean, Raiders are an exception. I think we jinxed them last week.
The cast curse. Anytime
we put the podcast title of a specific team or player, they're either injured or suspended or go on to lose.
Yeah, it's we've sort of put the curse on them, but I felt like the Dragons won against the Raiders. I saw that one coming. Like, the Dragons have been playing well, and Raiders, like, 9 in a row, going for 10. Like, they just weren't at their best against the Dragons.
No.
And then...
like you said, Dragons been brewing.
Like, Dragons' win was close. And then Warriors, I mean, they lost it on the bell. Like, it was...
I think Warriors got the most unlucky out of the 3, because, like, down on troops, no one really gave them a chance in New Zealand.
No, they didn't.
Like, if you looked at the betting market, Dolphins were heavily favoured towards the, like, late mail and stuff.
And, like, Dolphins lost Herbie halfway through the game.
Yep.
Poor bugger.
Not even, like, 20 minutes in.
20 minutes in, and then, you're thinking, oh, that's probably game over, and then, they score that miracle try at the end. So, I don't know, like, do you reckon Warriors drop out of the top 4?
Like,
it's a huge game this week.
See, when we looked at their run home, it was relatively easy and a soft draw.
Like, we said Titans they'll win, which they lost. Now, they've lost 2 in a row now.
That's what I mean. So when
at home,
it's tough. We probably didn't account for 2 losses, maybe 1 max.
Yeah, they had a relatively easy draw.
I think Warriors are dropping out of the 4.
I reckon Penrith sneak in.
I originally thought it was Broncos going to be that top 4, but I think just not enough. They don't have it. It'll be Penrith.
Yeah.
Only thing with Penrith is they do have a lot of tough teams on the way home.
Yeah, which will be a good, and they would love this.
Yeah.
It will be such a good test for them, for their run home. So, yeah, I don't know. It's the plot definitely thickens for the top four.
A big one for Penrith will be round 25. They play the Raiders. You can win a game like that. You can jump your way in.
Yeah, but even like the top 8.
I actually reckon the top 8 stays the way it is right now.
Dolphins make it.
I reckon Dolphins make it. And Sharks, although they piss me off as a team, just the way they play, they're flat track bullies. They know how to beat these shit teams, so they don't lose them. And they do enough against these mid top 8 teams.
But it isn't going to be like same old Sharks. They make finals and then they out first go.
It depends where they're placed. Like if Sharks, I think whoever finishes 8th is dead, gone.
Who's going to finish 5th? Like let's say Wars finish 5th.
I would hate to play Warriors in New Zealand for a semi.
Yeah,
and then
that would be a tough game.
If you play Broncos at 5th, they're a team you don't want to play in finals. And I think if you play Penrith at 5th, that's disgusting. Like I don't want to play Penrith in finals.
So you reckon Dolphins make it? So Manly Roosters done.
I think Manly a shot. They're done. Like I don't think their form was good enough in the middle of the year.
They beat Melbourne 2 weeks ago.
I know, but listen to this, right? When they were saying, "Oh, let's get Seabold out. We're not liking the way we play." They came up against Souths with no roster, pretty much nothing there.
Yeah,
and then they rolled the Tigers as well with like no Buller and stuff and they had 2 convincing-ish wins, and they just get them back in. But I think they're done.
Okay,
and they're done. And then Roosters, I actually think they'd be going all right, but they're just losing these close games that don't help them.
It helped last week. Last week helped
massive. But the week before
this week is huge. Dolphins Roosters this week.
Yeah, this is a big one for the.
This is must win. Both.
Like they probably should have beat the Sharks 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and then they just lost it at the end. They were neck and neck for a bit.
Yeah,
and then they lost to Storm by 4 points. It's like those wins, if you turn them around, I reckon they'd be comfortable in the 8. But
that Melbourne loss, that would hurt. Yeah. That one would have hurt.
Yeah, and then Roosters next week play Dogs as well. Or more so like that's one that they're probably expected to lose. But either way,
so who are we going to put on the thumbnail? Who are we going to curse this week?
I'm thinking we curse the Titans. Maybe we just say terrific Titans because Souths are playing them this week. Mate, it's actually getting a bit scared at the minute in last place there.
All right, well, let's get into the round 23 preview. Kicking it off with Thursday night, Storm Broncos, Amy Park. This should be a beauty.
Definitely should. I mean, Storm, I don't know where they're at because their players are in and out. Like Hughes was in 1 week out. The Muntz has just come back. Pappenhausen's come back. He's not the same Pappenhausen. But I also feel like they're probably going to win the comp in my eyes. If
the scary thing with Melbourne is they haven't clicked yet. And we're 23 rounds in.
And when they've clicked, they've clicked for one half and then not played the second half.
So if they get that right, if they put a full 80-minute performance together, they are going to be damaging. They get Liero back, but Payne Haas comes back for Brisbane.
Big in for Brisbane. I think, weird to say, but they did miss him through the middle a bit. Like, I think all their tries were scored out from outside back.
Yeah.
And just using their speed to burn. It's a good matchup, this one. It's a perfect Thursday night.
Who are you going?
I'm going Storm. Only because it's at Amy Park.
Yeah. I just wasn't convinced with Storm's performance last week. I thought, they sort of got away with one against Para. So I'm going to go Brisbane.
Oh, wow. Upset. And we've got Ages tips this week as well.
Yeah, who's he going?
He's sent it. He is going the Melbourne Storm. I will say before we jump to the next one, if Broncos win this, they can show that they're real premiership contenders.
100%.
In their heads and to fans as well. Imagine you beat the Storm, top of the table.
In Melbourne.
In Melbourne, you go, all right, we got a team that can cook, and they've just got their whole squad back. So
100%.
It'll be good.
Next game, Knights, Panthers, Friday night, 6 p.m.
It's going to be hard to tip against the Panthers on this one. Like, Knights, I don't think have been...
They haven't been terrible.
They haven't been terrible without, losing Ponga and obviously Fletcher Sharp. They're probably their 2 best players this season. But I just think the way Penrith are playing, disregard their second half to Titans, and they still got it done.
Yeah.
They're just playing like the Penrith of old, but they're just adapted to the new conditions with the new players.
Yeah, I think if a team with Nathan, the Iceman Cleary, I think they'll be okay.
I think so.
Yoey's a big out this week.
Yeah, big go through him, but I will say, like, every time Isaiah Papali'i's filled in the last few weeks, he's really stepped up. Like,
he's been really good.
The start of the season when he was coming off the bench and obviously Panthers weren't doing well, he looked like a bit of a nothing signing. But the last few weeks have showed his class and he's still got that form that he had back at the Eels.
And then Marto's back in the back row. He's
that definitely
fit
helps
as well.
But I just love their left edge attack, Penrith. Like, it's getting scary because at the start of the year, that was their issues. They're Jenkins and McLean and Talangi was in there. But now they're just using that left edge perfectly. Even someone like Garner's filling in real nicely.
Blaze, Garner, McLean and Jenkins. Yeah, well, that's where they score majority of their points.
100%. Well, the right edge, Toa doesn't even see the ball anymore.
Toa's catching a cold out there. He can't score. He hasn't scored in a while. I do think Knights will lift. Like, I think they've been playing good footy. Good to see Jake Arthur making his club debut, but get Brady Best back as well at centre. But Penrith will be too good for him. But I think it'll be close.
Yeah, I'm going Penrith in this one, but Knights haven't been bad.
Yeah, they haven't.
It's just tough matchup against Penrith.
Yeah, who's Age going?
Age going Panthers.
The Riff. Okay. Yep. Friday night Raiders versus the Seagulls down in Canberra. Should be a good game. Must win for Seagulls. Yeah. This is must-win territory now. Raiders coming off a loss.
Yep. They just haven't been good, Seagulls. Bad form. They've scored 2 tries in the last 2 weeks. If you rewind 2 weeks ago, they got towed up by the Bulldogs, 42-4.
Turbo moves back to fullback. They do lose Lehigh.
Like, I think it helps, but I don't think it helps enough.
I'll say this. Turbo's looking a lot fitter.
100%.
Like, he's not looking like prime Turbo, but he's getting back to that sort of level.
I'd say their backline's not the issue. Like, there's been times that they haven't gelled, but that's where all their go forward and speed has come from. Like, they're scoring tries sometimes from 30 meters out. Yeah, it's probably the middle that they've lost Paseka, Allier. Like, they're losing these middle. Like, Jastavanga's playing hooker. Like, he's doing a good job, but they've missed it. What's his name? Croker for the whole season.
Like, Lockie Croker,
and now Michael Cheekham's in the back row with Corey Waddell, who they'd probably be starting off the bench or maybe reserve grade at the start of the year.
Yeah, you're right. But I will say, like, I think Tox has been a great signing for him. I think he's been huge in the middle. Like, with those injuries, I think he's really stepped up. But yeah, Raiders back at home, coming off a loss. I think they should be hard to beat. But I'm tipping Manly in a must-win scenario to get it done.
That's crazy work.
You reckon?
I reckon that's a bad tip. Like, I don't think there's anything that Seagulls have shown me that I'm like, I will tip them. Like, Raiders won.
Like, Raiders were disappointing last
Raiders
week.
won 9 in a row, and they had one bad game in a windy Wollongong, and they still scored 2 tries and only lost by a try.
Yeah.
All right, it's a bad tip from you. Age reckons Raiders as well. He's smart. He just knows Raiders are going to kick on. This is a freebie game for the Raiders.
Raiders 13 plus.
Not 13 plus, but it's a free win.
Okay. All right, next game, Dragons, Sharks, Saturday, 3 p.m.
Local derby,
yeah. Dragons coming off a win. So is the Sharks. Dragons usually show up for these games. Like, I know that my memory sort of
fades me sometimes,
but Dragons have a good record against Sharks, right? I feel like that's been the case.
I'm not going to check. I'm just going to take your word for it.
I'll take my word for it.
Viewers can comment and be like, Jim's got no idea.
I feel like they have, but I could be wrong.
That's good analysis. People listening going, thanks. I'm going to take Jim's word. In saying that, no, I think Sharks, like, there was a point there where it was getting a bit shaky where they were on the cusp of the 8th and they weren't playing the football that we know they can do. And I think now they're lifted. They've won 4 in a row, I think, maybe a bye in between. Yeah. And a big reason's been like certain players. Like Brayley stepped up a big amount. Hines has been great for him. Like he's back to some
Will Kennedy's been good last couple of weeks.
Will's been really good. And I think very underrated ones like Fanua Blake last week. Like he was in and out last week. Yeah. The weeks before with the shoulder injury or whatever he had going.
He hasn't been fit.
But he stepped up last week through the middle for him. Yeah. Like he was back to his best.
Hard to stop. Yeah.
And then I'm just like, if they can just get him firing like that every single week, they're going to be hard to beat.
And they're going to get some troops back. Like Ero's probably due back soon, which will help massively. Like he's pretty much scored a try every game in that left center role. So yeah, I think they're still getting some troops back. Dragons, like, although they sort of haven't won a lot recently, I think they've been playing good footy.
They just lost some close games.
Like some really close games.
Like remember the Bulldogs game a few weeks ago when they lost on the bell? Like they've been in these contests. They haven't folded once, which I really haven't. Like. Yeah. So that's why I don't think it's going to be a smashing for the Sharks, but also I just think this is a game where Sharks win.
Yeah.
It's just a flat track bully game and they just will see it out.
I'm going to tip the Sharks here to get it done.
And it's at Jubilee Stadium as well. If it was at Wollongong, I'd be leaning maybe a little bit to Dragons because
it's at Cogra?
It's at Cogra. It's just like, Sharks pretty much around the corner. It's not too far.
Yeah, right. Okay. Next game. This is a huge game. Dolphins, Roosters, top 8 spot on the line. Herbie, obviously the big loss. Gee, the way he did that hammy on the weekend, it's cruel.
Disgusting.
Absolutely cruel. It's a cruel game, rugby league. He was the best centre in the comp.
He was one of the best players. Like
he's been so good for him this year. And that is like such a big loss.
You don't see injuries like that too much. Like a player breaking through.
Sniper got him.
Sniper. It's a tough one, especially that early in the game.
Yeah.
In saying that, I know they're losing, but I still think the rest of the team's pretty strong.
Yeah. They've been getting some troops back here and there. Yeah. Like Cody obviously came back last week. He was good. Nichols came back last week as well. He was really good through the middle. So.
Again, it depends on which Roosters turn up. Because like you look at this list and you read through the names and it's quality players. Like international state of origin reps. But then just week to week, I feel like it's always just, is it them? Is it not?
Yeah.
I
thought they were really good.
They were really good. Someone like Sam Walker's helped them. Like I think it's a bit of what if for Roosters if they had Sam Walker the whole year there.
Yeah.
What would have been? Because although Sanders was good and Savala and had Townsend there for a game or so.
Yeah.
You see the kicking game that Sam Walker has. Not so much the long one, that short range kicking game.
Yeah.
Especially the Tupou on the wing there. Like there's just it's just points galore.
Yeah, yeah. The way they just chip it up for Tupou and he just goes and grabs it. Like,
but yeah, so like you said, they're beginning troops back here and then. Like, someone like Siwa Wong, Crichton, Radley, that's their starting back row. They finally got that. Naff White, Lindsay Collins starting front row. Like,
it's coming together.
It's coming because I feel like they've been in and out recently, especially Wong. He's had a horrid run with injury.
Yeah, so I'm going to tip the Roosters to get the job done here.
I'm only going Dolphins because they're at home. If it was at Roosters, I would have tipped Roosters. If it's at Dolphins, I would have tipped Dolphins.
Is it at Suncorp?
It's at Suncorp, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just double check. Yeah, Suncorp Stadium. And Adrian is going the Roosters.
Okay. Next game, another huge game. Bulldogs up against the Warriors. Probably top 4 spots on the line here.
I think so.
Yeah.
Galvin said to be out now. His names.
You got names?
But obviously Sexton's name there at 23, and Mitchell Wood. So there's obviously replacements there for halfback.
Yeah, Harris Tavita comes back for the Warriors.
That's a huge in.
Yeah. Look,
and Fisher Harris named at 23 as well.
Yeah, Fisher Harris named on the reserves. Both sides last week, Dogs were poor. They were really disappointing. I thought Warriors were, you could probably argue they were unlucky to sort of lose it at the end there. I don't know. Like Dogs, like I want to tip the Dogs, but like Warriors, they've lost 2 in a row now. Now they're away from home. Injuries, like they've sort of moved their team a fair bit. Like Chan's now at centre.
So and he was getting towed up by Herbie there for a bit.
Was that edge? Yeah, it would have been that edge, yeah.
Dogs are a weird one. Like, they're obviously playing at home at a core. Like, we know the quality that they've brought throughout the entire season.
Yeah.
But I think both teams are probably in the same spot where the last 5 results have just sort of put question marks over their premiership potential. I think whoever wins this game will take a lot of confidence and that will just push them into finals knowing that they can beat a team. Loser probably thinks, I'm in trouble here. More so on the Warriors.
I think
case.
Warriors. If Warriors,
If Warriors lose 3 in a row and then they're slipping out of that top 4, I think that's the only thing holding on for them to have the slimmer of hopes to win a premiership.
Yeah, that sort of second chance. Yeah, because like Dogs, a couple of weeks ago, flogged Manly, and then they come out and couldn't even score like much points against the Tigers. Like it's just weird.
Like Dogs have still won 3 out of their last 5. So it's like
It's not panic stations.
not panic. And like the losses they've had,
Yeah.
it was more so I think their wins weren't as convincing apart from that Seagulls result.
Yeah.
And then Waz are just 2 in a row losses that will do some head noise. And I think maybe it's sort of catching up on like the injury tolls
Yeah.
that they've sort of gone through, like especially when competing against some of these better teams. But yeah, I'm going to go Dogs at a core stadium.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
It's a bit of a cheat code.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dogs as well to bounce back.
Adrian's going Dogs as well.
All right, moving on to Sunday afternoon. This is spoonbowl territory. This
I don't want
Titans versus the Rabbitohs. 2 p.m. Strap yourselves in. Should be a beauty.
Like normally when I look, so right for context, when I've looked at the South Draw the entire year,
Yeah.
I knew we had top 4 in that middle part. It was tough, and then I was like, all right, we might be a bit tougher. We haven't won in 12 weeks. I'm struggling.
Has it been 12
It's
weeks?
been our last win was Campbelltown Stadium against the Tigers, and Galvin was a Tiger. Think about everything that's happened then. Anyway, it's a long time.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you know what the game before that was? Trell's miracle field goal, and that
Against
felt like a
Broncos.
lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Regardless, everyone knows we haven't won. When I looked at this next stretch of games, Titans, Eels, and then Dragons, I was like banking on 3 games. But our squad is just getting decimated every week, and it's just sad to
Injuries,
see. And then
yeah.
to Titans' credit, like they beat Waz and they held their own. Almost should have beat.
Probably should have been Penrith.
Should have beat Penrith, but that's okay. I reckon this is the game for South. Like to see Trell at 22. Like if Trell plays, I think that's a massive
in.
a massive swing. Like you can add 10 points there on attack.
You get Cheese back.
Cheese, like to show our injury crisis at the minute, we were the first team ever to not field an 18th man because we didn't actually have 18 players.
Crazy. That is crazy.
We had 17. But yeah, like there's just a few players that you look at it and you're like, it's noticeable the injury toll. Like someone like Ashton was signed from I think last season.
Yeah.
He was meant to play Flegg this year, Jersey
Is
Flegg.
he playing again this week?
Under 21s. He's our starting 6.
And Humphrey's 7.
And Humphrey's 7, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, for it to get to Ashton Moore, like, he showed some great glimpses last week, like, in defense and attack.
Yeah.
But he, at the start of the year, would have been maybe 5th string.
Crazy.
So, it's just like, there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
You've got to play with the cards you're dealt. But, yeah, it's going to be... Titans
last week was worrying, though.
It was worrying, but
Broncos just like I know they're the
felt
Broncos.
like it was brewing though.
Yeah,
in the sense that like we played Sharks, we probably played our grand final and just defended, and it took so much out of everyone.
Yeah,
and you play a team like the Broncos who are fast, sharp, and obviously at Suncorp Stadium, it's always hard to play up there. I'm going to go South, nevertheless. Adrian is not a turncoat this week. He's also
going South.
He's tipping South, so he's showing a bit of faith, but. Yeah, looking at the Titans now and the way they've been playing recently.
Mate,
like,
whatever Desi...
no easy beat.
Like, Desi was out the door 2 weeks ago.
Now they're probably just like, you know what? We're going to play the rest of the year not to get the spoon.
And he's gone, beaten the Wars in New Zealand and he's almost knocked off Penrith. Like, what's happened in 2 weeks?
I'm just hoping as a South supporter, like I have faith that we can get a job done, but I'm hoping that the Titans just show up of old, where it's, we're going to concede 30 points.
Yeah. I'm going to tip the Titans anyway. Moving on to the last game of the round, Eels, Cowboys. Gee, it's been a long year for the Cows.
I think South and Cowboys are in the same sort of situation now where you just want the season to end.
It's been a long year. And
for a while there, Cowboys were showing a bit.
We were there, but now it's just...
The wheels are falling off.
The wheels are falling off. It's good to see some of the youngsters debut. We get a few troops back this week. Lolo, who hasn't played since like round 8, I think.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think his body's breaking down, unfortunately.
Lolo's, yeah.
He's actually not bad when he plays, but it's just getting him on the field.
Like, he was actually good this year, I thought. Yeah. Like, in the games he's played, I thought he was good.
What do you think it is for the Cowboys at the minute?
I just think we just need a refresh.
That's right. Do you think it's like the way you're playing games or like the squad or...
I think we've just chopped and changed a lot of our team this year, and that probably hasn't helped a lot of the combinations.
The back line.
Like Purdue's playing 5'8" centre, like he's just been playing there. And
Labert's on the wing this week.
playing centre, wing, 5'8" at times by the looks of it. Like it's just been all over the shop. Like I just don't think we've had a consistent team or on paper all year. So I'd love to just the season to be done and reset, come back next year, and just
There's some shining lights. Definitely, like you've seen Dearden, Drinkwater, even Murray Talangi go to another level.
yeah,
And they've been pretty impressive.
yeah. I think Dearden's going to be the main man.
Yeah. I like that he's got the 7 on his back now. It's like Dearden, this is your
Build
team.
the team around Dearden.
Yeah.
And,
Do you have much coming in for next year? Marnie?
Got Reedy Marnie coming next year.
Is that official?
That's
Done?
official. Yeah. So he'll be.
You lose Robson.
He'll replace Robbo.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited to see like Tommy Chester come back.
Yeah.
Hillam Lukey come back. You know. Like,
Yeah, Lukey was a big loss in the
we had
preseason.
a few big injuries this year, so it's been tough.
I think Robson's going to be a big loss. But back to this game, Eels Cowboys. Like Eels been really good. I know they lost last week to Storm, but like it's one of those ones where I think Storm are just no easy feat anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna go the Cowboys. I'm not confident.
I'm gonna go Eels only because at home, I said it last week. Like someone like Moses, like the difference he actually makes to this team.
Yeah.
They look completely different, and like you're getting players in that forward pack for Eels that are just
they're
doing a job.
They're lifting. Yeah.
Hopgood, Guymer, Jack Williams, Dylan Walker, like Paulo, like they're all in form.
Yeah.
And they're all going forward, and like it's showing because it's a big reason for like why their form sort of turned around. I think at the start of the year their forward packs were chopping and changing.
Yeah.
Most weeks, but now it's like this is it,
Yeah.
and they're performing. Adrian is going Cowboys.
Yeah.
So he's back in
How
New
good. I will say though, I did like what I saw from Marley on the weekend. I thought he had a good crack.
The Tanzanian,
Yeah, off the
Vegas.
bench. Like I thought he was good. Like he came on and
almost scored that try straight away.
Yeah, so like he's got names again this week. So looking forward to how he goes.
There's some shining lights.
There is.
Just need to fix some of the core issues, and you'll be right.
Yeah, like every year. Anyway,
Have we get some listener questions?
listener questions to finish this week. First one at Tommy_Dorso. Are Manly making the right move with Turbo to fullback this week? Well, I don't think they have much choice.
Yeah, well, Lee Hopewade apparently got a niggling injury to his shoulder. Load management. To be fair, he was a rookie coming into this year. Like he played a few games on the wing last year, but not a full thing. And I think it was probably a bit too much to play fullback. Like he showed glimpses of like potential at fullback, like how strong he is in break the line. Probably lacks that ball playing that Turbo has.
Like during the game, they moved him to the wing.
They
moved Turbo back to fullback.
I think they just had to try something because their attack has been stale for the last 2 weeks. Like even they beat Melbourne, but it was stale against them too.
Yeah. They need to unlock Stubby more on the left.
Yeah.
Like he's the lightning. Like you got to give him some space.
I think as well, like a lot of reliance was on Turbo and Cherry for their attack for a few years there.
Yeah.
And then obviously Olakwatu was a big reason why that
right edge.
because people were looking at him running straight at you, and it's either short ball to him, which
or out the back Turbo.
exactly. So,
it's definitely the right move.
I think it's the right move. I mean, I think the way they've been attacking, I think it's worth the gamble to go Turbo back to fullback and then Hopewade on the wing when he comes back into the team.
Yeah,
because he's still strong out of his own end for carries. But yeah, I think when they lose this week, it's done.
Yeah,
just pack it up for the.
Well, I think it's a must win, right?
Yeah, Cherry goes to the Roosters, and
they haven't even announced it. I thought they were going to announce it after the game.
It might sound stupid to say, but the more time goes on now, when you're like, "Fuck, Cherry's leaving," you're probably looking at it going, "Did Roosters really need that luxury buy for 1 year?" And then
we'll find out.
Manly get Fogarty now.
Fogs is good.
Who's in great form.
Yeah.
And he's younger than Cherry too, so you get him for a lot more years.
He's been enormous this year. Yeah. Next question at Grouse99. Do you think Tedesco has the Dally M wrapped up?
Like I think he's been really, really good. But I think there's been some other players really good. But
is there a world Katoa wins it?
I don't know because I think
now
I think Herbie's taken too many points off him. And Hammer as well.
Yeah.
And then someone like Tedesco, like I think he might win by default. Like, he's been really great. I'm not discrediting.
Like, has Tedesco been the best player this year in the NRL? Like, would you say he's been the best player, or would you say like Katoa's been the best player?
So they've probably been about the same. You know, like if you look where they are on the ladder, they're both hovering around the same point. They've probably won the same amount of games for their team individually.
Like who's close to
like I thought someone like Payne Haas was the best player there to start the season.
Yeah.
But then I think he's had Origin, he's dropped off a bit with injury, so he's not the best player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think like each year you can see there's either like one or two main options that you go like they were unbelievable. Like, I think 2021 it was like Turbo's year.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Turbo's year. Who was last year? 24 Hughes was unbelievable.
He was his year last year. Yeah.
Nico Hines won it 1 year.
Yeah.
It's just like
Ponga.
Like players have and SJ was there too. Like it was between those two.
Yeah.
But yeah, this year I look at it and I'm just like I don't.
They
see
probably just give it. Like, not just give it to him, but he deserves it.
Especially because the way that the Dalian system is made up is that, like, the more games you play, the higher chance you have to win. Yeah. Whereas, like, in the NFL and NBA, they just vote the best player.
Yeah.
Whereas, if it was an NBA vote, who's your best player? Who's your favorite? Who's your Dalian?
Like, who's been the best this year? Like, I genuinely think.
See, that's when I can make the case for someone like Katoa, depending on how far they go.
Yeah.
But then you'd be like, is someone like
Payne's been unbelievable this year.
Well, look at the top 4 teams. Like, what about someone like Fogarty? Like, I'm not saying he's been the best player, but depends how far you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a weird one. Anyway.
This one's actually an open Dalian, and I'm excited to watch it for once.
Are you?
Because normally I know the winner.
Yeah, true. It gets leaked.
Don't get me started on the Dalian.
All right, next one at Petsiglu Ant. Who do you think is the best finisher in the NRL? Best finisher, acrobatics, it'll be Coates, right?
Yeah,
Coates. He scored some freakish tries. No one can need to say.
He's very good.
Good finisher.
I think someone like AJ's pretty
AJ
good.
just scores for fun.
Like, I think he's
best finisher. Who's just like.
I thought it was Dallin for a while.
Dom Young's a good shout as well.
He's a good finisher. Shout. It's hard to go past Coates in it.
Yeah.
In terms of best finisher, like, he makes the most of those, like, 2% situations.
Just those freakish tries.
Yeah. I was going to say Tupou, but as well, he had that bad
drop. But
I'm not holding him to one error.
No.
That's unfair, but I'm also, can't give you
best he's up there, though. He's definitely up there. If you had to pick one?
I'm going to go Coates.
Yeah, Coates, yeah. Next one, at the weekly offload. Who is the worst at footy predictions out of you 3? I think everyone's got there.
I think it's impossible to all be bang on and nail it.
You can't nail it.
Like, we've all had bad predictions.
Like I said, Warriors bottom 4.
I think I said Raiders last. I think Age said someone like Eels were definitely making the 8. Like,
yeah, like it's... We have our days.
We have our days.
I don't think there's like a worst.
No, I don't think there's a worst. Maybe we're just all shit.
That could be it.
We're all shit.
Yeah.
But we're not.
There's no one that's shitter than the rest of them.
The rest.
Yeah.
Correct. That's a good way to put it.
Next one, at Captvel. Should Meaney kick over Pappy for the rest of the year?
That was so bad from Pappy.
When he was missing it and bellyache was just going up the back, that was funny as.
The thing was, like, Pappy missed the first 2 and they were relatively easy kicks. Or we missed 2 out of whatever it was.
I think the last straw was a penalty goal. That was it.
But, like, it shouldn't even have got to that. It should have been like, Meaney, hey, look, I'm coming back from injury. You're a sharp shooter. Can you please take it back?
And he absolutely slotted it from the sideline as well, Meaney.
Yeah, I don't think Paps will ever get the goal kicking back for the rest of the year.
It was weird that, I guess he was kicking 80%, but I thought Meaney should have just got it when he got back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they just kept Paps on. Like, he was kicking great, but like, Meaney was your goal kicker.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, maybe, whatever that. But then, like, when Paps has come back now, Meaney's been kicking.
He's been kicking good.
And been kicking really well. So you just don't change the formula.
Anyway.
Paps just wanted to get his points scoring up.
Stat padding. All right, last question. At Mike Cool, 1322. Do you think Dogs will keep their top 4 spot despite their run home?
Do you want me to tell you their run home?
Tell me their run home, please.
And you just tell me win or loss. Oh, this is a horrid run home.
Okay, go.
Warriors.
Win.
Roosters.
Ooh, I'm going to say loss.
Melbourne.
Loss.
Panthers.
Loss.
Sharks.
Win. 2 out of 5.
Are you confident they'll win 2 out of 5? That's a tough draw.
I think I'm confident they'll win 2 out of 5.
But just, okay, I get you. It's a tough draw.
Like, any more than that, I'm not confident. If you say like 3 out of 5 of those games.
Well, just to look at the ladder. So they're in front of Broncos, because let's say Penrith take Warriors spot, right? They're in front of Broncos by 6 points.
Yeah.
So 3 wins.
this week is huge for them and was. It's a huge week. Like was need to win this
Scary
week.
part for Dogs is now too where like they might lose a home final now. Imagine they finish third. So let's say, so you can look at the ladder here. Imagine it finishes give or take around this. Storm played Dogs at Amy Park. If you're the Dogs, you're like, I don't want to go to Amy Park.
Where you want to finish fourth? Versus Raiders in Canberra? They flogged them
I think they need to win some games and come second.
Yeah.
They need a home final in front of the core.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know if it was this pod or the last pod we've been for a while, but like you'd rather finish fifth than fourth, potentially. Unless...
But you want a second chance.
You want a second chance. But like the matchup and your run to finals is sometimes better at fifth.
Yeah.
Especially if that eighth team is someone like Sharks or Dolphins. You'd be confident in finals.
Yeah. Interesting times ahead.
But that would
plenty to look forward to.
Yeah, plenty to look forward to. Massive games this week.
Yeah. Looking forward to this week.
Oh, well, that's all from me.
That's all from me. See you guys.
Yep.